and, well, was. Oh, once you're a medic, you're always a medic. That's the way it is. We have another medic joining us tonight. Tasha is amazing. Her reputation precedes her just a little bit here, and I'm so excited to get a chance to chat with her a bit further. But before that, we have a video to share with you guys, so I'm going to start that up right now.
Say you're dead. So shut up and breathe. The staff and the serpent sign, a different kind stood on the line. Lantern glow on a surgeon's blade, hold him down while the cut is made. Doc makes the lungs draw breath. Medic stands between man and death. Red on the chest, mud in the sand. Life in the grip of a steady hand. Pop smoke, medic up. Lock it up, road awash, pressure applied, death waits till I step aside, drag you clear, that's what I do, needle deep, push through, hands in blood, steady head, I will get you to the sled. Round snap close, I'm in the zone, hang on soldier, you're not alone, ground goes loud, I work the scan, find the beat, fade in my hand, gloves dig deep, ribs expand, air returns by my command, nine-line burn, gridlock tight, hold that pulse, we win this fight. Pop smoke, medic up, tourniquet tight, lock it up, road awash, pressure applied, death waits till I step aside, drag you clear, that's what I do, needle deep, push through, hands in blood, steady head, I will get you to the sled. I swore my soul where the reaper bleeds. Life and death kneel beneath my deeds. No prayer spoken, no mercy begged. I take you back from the maw of the dead. Dark, hydrate or die. Silver bullet cure. Learn real quick why. Change your socks, Motrin, shut your mouth. Borehole punch, screaming down south. Earn that pin with blood and time. Green side, blue side, brown side line. 6-8 whiskey, HM quad 4. Different cloth, same fucking war. Pop smoke, medic up, tourniquet tight, lock it up.
And that is about the best intro I can imagine when we're talking the medics are in the house. So first up, I'm going to bring in Brian Gibson. Brian, how you doing?
Hey, I am overjoyed. Medics rule. Okay, we rule. I'm just telling you. We have a sense of humor that nobody else has, but we are serious as a heart attack when it comes to it.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
And we'll be talking to that sister a little bit later. But first, we got to go over some things, right?
Yes, we do. There's a lot going on, as always. So bring us up to speed.
All right, folks. You like the new graphic?
This is awesome.
It's pretty simple. Project Diehard mission is to build facilities where we can all come together and help save veterans' lives. It's just that simple. It is. It's not rocket science.
On this new one that you've got at the bottom there, the one that's got the little barn look to it, tell us about that one.
That's the headquarters building for Fort Hope. That was designed years ago for Murray State. That's going to be the national headquarters building. It's going to look just like that.
That's beautiful.
That's where all the admin, all that stuff, because we are putting a facility in every state. But first, we have to take the first thing right there and get it completed. But to do that, we need partners like Crossroad Lawn and Garden. We're going to be there May 2nd from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. in Benton, Kentucky. Join us and learn how you can bring hope to heroes. And most importantly, they donated a tractor and the labor.
That is huge.
Okay, we have to raise $8,000 for the parts. Forward operating base rush, that's the whole facility right there, all the land, everything. If you see all those woods, I don't know if you can see that, but if you see all the woods there, those are trails that need cleared. They haven't been cleared in going on 15 years. That's where this machine is coming into play. Okay. We've been praying for one, and now we have one. We have to do our part. We can't do our part until the community does their part.
All those listening, you are the community. If you weren't owning it yet, if you're waiting for a sign, this is the sign. Come on in and participate.
Yeah. May 6th is our next fellowship breakfast. If you want to see where your donation goes, bring your butt to Paducah, Kentucky. First Wednesday of the month. Been doing it for 6 years. Don't tell me to do more. Facility Drive, 189 Haven of Love Drive, Makanda, Illinois, 0900, the third Saturday of every month. You want to see God's plan for the veterans community? Make the trip. Make the trip. So that's May 2nd, 6th, 16th. Oh, yeah, and then on the 23rd, we're going to be at Southpaw Bar and Grill, a veteran-owned business, a Club 22 member, doing their part to spread this mission. Oh, wait, that's going to be streamed worldwide.
That's a big deal.
Why do we
Really big deal.
Why do we need your help? Oh, and it's that time of year again. Fill the Can Challenge. Memorial Day to Independence Day every year, the Capitol Campaign. Come and see us at an event. Reach out. Sign up. Because to be the champion, you have to win. There are no participation trophies here. Last year, 13 cents made the difference between the champion and the runner-up.
And there's only one number one.
That's
Is that going to
it.
be you?
That's it.
And remind us, who was that last year? Who had that number one place?
Napa Auto in Paducah, Kentucky.
Mm.
Oh, you want to see the trophy? Come on down to Crossroads Lawn and Garden May 2nd. Because it's time to bring it back, display it, and then turn it over to Lone Oak Trophy to get its annual tune-up. Oh, another veteran-owned business. Amazing things. You see, excuse me. You've seen it out. Our facilities are for veterans to find hope, with Kingdom and the community helping. Brothers and sisters, veterans. It's not all male, it's not all female. Look, we all serve together, we can help each other. And this is kind of my closing message tonight and who we're bringing in. If you feel pain, you're alive. And if you're alive, you can fight. Brothers and sisters, veterans, were we not taught to win every fight? So keep fighting. Now, what is Miss Veteran America? I just learned about this a couple weeks ago down at Union City, Tennessee. But I got somebody in the wings that can explain it better and more. I just call her sister because she's a medic. Bring our guest in, please, Susan.
Oh, I am so excited to bring Tasha in. And I'm looking forward to, like I said, to hearing more and more about what this all is with this program. So we've got another medic in the house. Tasha, come on in and join us.
Thank you, Miss Sue, and thank you, Brian. I appreciate you guys so much for allowing me to be here tonight and tell you just a little bit about what Miss Veteran America is, as well as what Final Salute Incorporated is. So Miss Veteran America, it may have a pageant title, but that's not what it's about. Miss Veteran America is about fundraising and advocacy for female veterans who are homeless or at risk of homelessness and those who have children. Because a lot of times female veterans that have children that are homeless do not have as many options as those who do not have children, or even as some of the male counterparts. Oftentimes females are the main caregiver. They're taking care of children and parents and moms and grandmas and all that stuff. And so they have a little bit more, for lack of a better word, baggage. I mean, we do. We have a lot of responsibility sometimes. Not to say the men don't, for sure. But it's in our nature to want to take care of everybody. So we usually have a lot of people on our list to take care of. But let me tell you who I am. My name is Tasha Bowman. I'm from Union City, Tennessee. I'm a retired Sergeant First Class combat medic, medical readiness NCO from the Tennessee Army National Guard. So I served 20 years and 25 days. I got to put that 25 days in there because it counts. Okay, it counts. But anyway, so I served over 20 years in the Tennessee Army National Guard, signed up when I was 17 years old with my parents' signature, got out for 8 years to raise my own children, and then decided I really missed it and really needed that back in my life. And so I joined back up after my children were 8 years old. And so, yeah, I got back, and it provided a life for me, a life for my children, a life for my family that I would not ever take back. So as medics, as soldiers, we miss a lot, but it's really important that we can still provide for our families. So currently I work as a police dispatcher because I retired from the Tennessee Army National Guard in June. So now I'm a police dispatcher in Union City, Tennessee, and it still has a sense of camaraderie there. It may not be the military, but I still got brothers and sisters in arms, if you will. So basically I'm here to advocate and fundraise and educate people about Final Salute Inc. and about the Miss Veteran America pageant. I'm really excited to be here.
Awesome. And so, Brian, how did you two meet? What was that connecting point?
Union City, Tennessee, Discovery Park of America, the Military Appreciation Weekend. Okay.
Yes, it was the Military Expo, and they have military vehicles come out, and they have all the different branches come out and different resources for soldiers. It was really an awesome event. It was the first time I attended as a Miss Veteran America. I've attended as a soldier in the past, but never as a semifinalist and as a Miss Veteran America semifinalist. So I'd never known about y'all's program, Project Die Hard. I did not know anything about it. Several other programs that I found out about when I was there. It was amazing. It was an amazing event.
Oh, it was. Again, it took us 5 years to get a spot in there. Wow. Okay. Again, I'm just like, praise be to God that we got known. Okay. Right. That's the whole thing. I know while I was there, I talked to a couple of veterans for some time. I went up, had a cup of coffee with one, got a couple numbers exchanged. Hey, got this veteran some help. That's my role.
That's awesome.
Okay. But medics, we can pretty much identify each other.
As much as I love my medic, that was my last MOS, I have 3 others. So I can't just completely absolve all the rest.
I understand, sister. I have 12 Bravo as an MOS.
Yep.
I have 88 Mike as an MOS.
Got that one.
Okay. Yeah. All those were because I lost bets.
Oh, wow. Really? So I started out with the 88 Mike because I was a teenager and didn't know better to what I wanted to do. And then when I went back in, I went in as a 42 Alpha Human Resources Specialist. I got trained as a 31 Bravo military police officer. And then my final MOS was a combat medic. So
I've been a medic since 17 when I joined. Dang. Okay.
A long time.
But being a medic, we get assigned to whoever needs us.
Yeah, that's true.
So I've done deployment downrange with MPs, with infantry, with tankers, with artillery, So yeah, I've been around.
I think you're older than me, so you've probably been around longer than me.
Yeah.
think he's owning that. I love it. I have a special appreciation for what you guys do.
You guys are doing amazing things in Kentucky and in Illinois, and I love to see it and I love to hear about it. I mean, just seeing the plans that you have and the progress that you're making already, I can't wait to see your finished product.
Again, folks, she just saw blueprints. We're working on getting her up to the fob to take a tour. Okay? Because that's what I tell everybody. Look, come and see. Come to the breakfast. See what we do. That's part of my full transparency. If you want to see where your donation goes, hey, here we are.
Right. I love that there's an open invitation for anyone. That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Again, that's, this is, I'm sick and tired of organizations that are so close-netted that, why?
Maybe they don't realize how important it is to be out there in the world for everybody to see what's going on.
No, Camp Rendezvous with those little bags. They
Awesome.
donated a bunch to us.
That's awesome. They also, I was able to get a few of those and take those over to the veterans home, the state veterans home here in Humboldt, Tennessee.
And I took mine down to a VFW post that we work with because I don't have room to store them.
Right. Yet. You don't have room yet.
I don't have room yet. But you know what? I got a blessing. I took that blessing and said, here's a blessing.
Blessing other people. That's all you can do. Pay it forward.
That's it. Sue, jump in here, ask questions.
I actually want to know more about the Ms. Veteran America program. Can you educate us a bit on what that is? Because that's new for me too. I would love to know more.
So basically in 2010, Jazz Booth, she's the founder. She was getting ready to deploy in, I think the Army is what she was deploying in. And as she was going through all those movements to get deployed and get medically cleared, she found out she had neck cancer. So she ended up being taken off of the deployment, and it was in the same time frame as Hurricane Katrina. So she was taken off the deployment, and so that took away some income. And then Hurricane Katrina hit, and it wiped out her house. It took everything that she had. And so she had no place to live and no place for her children. She had 2 children. And then is when she realized that there was really a big issue with housing for female veterans. Did you know that a lot of homeless shelters will separate you, like moms from their children? And I don't know about you. I don't know if you have children, Miss Sue, but I wouldn't want to be separated from my children. So it's important to me. It resonates with me that they keep the families together. And I feel like that's something you guys said you were working on as well, housing to make sure families can stay together as well. And so that's something that they do. But Jazz realized what an issue it was. And so like any good soldier, she saw a problem and sought out to fix it. Miss Veteran America came later, 2012. And it was a way to spread that advocacy and awareness. So you've got contestants from all over the United States, from all the states. You have 100 contestants. They come in June is semifinals. So we've spent this whole time from whenever you were accepted into the program. So I was accepted in January, fundraising and educating and advocating for the program for Final Salute Inc., which is the main part of everything. The founder was, let me get myself straight. Final Salute Inc. was founded in 2010, and then Miss Veteran America came later in 2012 to help support that, to help raise funds and advocate more for that program. So in June, we go to semifinals, we have interview, we have talent, and we see if we go further from there. There's only 20 people that get to go to finals in October. So it's based on interview and talent and advocacy and what we've done to make a difference, basically. So that's a little bit more about the program. Yeah, and any female veteran, there's no age limit. There's no swimsuit competition. That I like.
Like that too.
But there's no age limit. So, veterans or service members even can be a part of the pageant. We've got several ladies that are in the pageant right now that are deployed. So we've got options for everybody. So I think our oldest contestant was 76, and sadly she had to withdraw because she had a car wreck recently. But there's no age limit, so anybody can participate. And I feel like they're going to open back up in maybe December to start taking contestants again for 2027. So spread the word. If any of these ladies out here want to be, part of this advocacy program, sign them up.
Excellent.
Again, folks, you see what this podcast is for? This is a great opportunity for veterans, especially our female veterans, our sisters.
Yes.
So if we're not sharing this with other people, other veterans, then we're wrong.
We need people to
I guess
know
that's
about
right.
this.
I feel like I'm doing something really good here, is because in Tennessee, we didn't know about the programs really. We didn't know about Final Salute, that it helps people all over the United States. It helps veterans, that it has housing in Virginia for placement for people. And I would love to see that housing spread, and to hear that you guys are working on housing for veterans, and
So
that
our
Camp Gardens and
housing,
Camp Rendezvous is doing the same thing. It makes me feel like it's already making a difference, because I didn't know about these programs either.
again, our program is the transitional aspect of it. We give them a year,
Right.
okay,
To get on their feet.
to get on their
Absolutely.
feet. That's it. That's all they get. But yeah, I'm always searching.
You said that like that's a bad thing. That's not all they get. That's a lot to give somebody an entire year to prepare to, get a job or to save their money or whatever, because deposits and rent and things like that are crazy right now. So not just a year, you are giving them a year to get on their feet and to make a difference.
Yeah, well, there's some stipulations to that year, as in you have to be ready to make yourself right,
Absolutely.
put in the work.
Yes.
You have to show that, hey, I want this year.
Yeah.
Because I see so many people just take advantage of organizations.
Brian, what is the biggest obstacle that you see for homeless veterans?
The biggest obstacle I see for homeless veterans is just having that place where,
So that support system and that location to be, basically.
yeah, okay. How about this? How about we intercede with our skill training before they become homeless?
Absolutely. I agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how about the veteran? Man, I just need to get away. Oh, come hang out by the pond.
Right.
Chill out.
Yeah.
Get,
Tell
again,
your story. Tell your story.
yeah.
I feel like used to veterans just kept it all in and kept it all to themselves, and they didn't share what they went through because they knew that the people at home couldn't understand what they went through. But if you give somebody a sounding board that's been there, done that, I feel like that makes a really big difference to them.
Yeah, look, I was in a discussion earlier or late last week. Look, folks, I know where that bottle leads. Okay? I know where
It's
that
nowhere
bottle
good. It's nowhere good.
nowhere good. Okay? And by the grace of God, I am still here.
Amen.
Okay? So I can tell you guys, my brothers and sisters, hey, you know what? That bottle is not the answer. Those little whispers you hear in your ear, those are demons.
Mhm.
That's what they're doing. They're trying to make you give up.
Because you have something more important to do.
Mhm.
Yeah. So when you talk of a sounding board,
Mhm.
well, you saw at there, I got the little sign that, hey, a veteran called. I hung up my sign. Sorry I missed you, but the veteran needed hope. I drop everything when a veteran calls out.
Right. Your dogs are angry right now.
No, that's our little husky. She's doing her nightly, I'm in charge here.
I'm going to say that is my ADD veteran brain, because I swear most people in the military have ADD because we want to go and do and see all the things. But that's my ADD brain. But yes, you're right. I feel like people have important things to do and they start listening to the input from everywhere else. You know, just that one drink will make you feel better. That one drink, it'll let your body, you won't hurt as much. That one drink will, you know, drown out the sounds. It'll drown out the bad dreams. You'll just go to sleep. You can sleep better if you take that one drink. It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It's not. Okay. Again, I got blown up. I got 10 pounds of titanium holding my spine together. Every time the VA sends me up for a pain appointment, they want to give me opiates. I'm like, guys, what part of recovering alcoholic with addiction issues don't you understand?
I think that's something I want to see different, really, in the VA world, is more homeopathic things, not medication. Can we just skip the medication and find a way to get help without all of that? Can we, you know, work on meditation? Can we work on a safe place? Can we work on therapy? Can we work on things like that that don't include medication? Because the medication leads to other side effects and side effects and more side effects. And so we just need
Oh,
a
sister,
different answer.
I was just out in Arizona a couple months ago. All right. And yeah, we're working with some other things, but I'm telling the public here, every facility will have a health center on it. And if the VA says we're not going to do that, well, we're going to do our best to have it on our facilities.
Awesome.
Okay. Because, yeah, there's some good, solid stuff out there that need to come to the veteran community.
And access is everything, because a lot of veterans don't have transportation to get places to do the things. So access is everything.
And hence why we're putting a facility, at least one in every state. Okay. That's what our facilities are for.
Right.
And it's not, everybody gets wrapped around the housing and, no, it's not just housing.
Yeah, it's a culmination of things, for sure.
Everything.
Yeah.
A one-stop shop in rural areas where a veteran can come and not feel pressured and not be, I don't know, I'm losing words.
Life is hard. Life is hard for normal people. Life is super hard for veterans. I mean, they've just seen and done things that other people haven't, and it makes a difference. Look, if I had my dream, I would have my own little tiny house village out here that was literally, tiny homes for veterans, for their families, that had a garden, had a pond, had all the things. Just let's go back to, 1950 for a minute. Not where the women can't vote and all that stuff, but where, we live off the land and we learn how to can things, and we learn with our hands and we work with our hands. And that would be my dream, So
Sister, you need to
I love it.
You need to bring your butt up to Fob Rush.
Yes.
Because
we've had others on here who have talked similar to what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
If the government could just hear us and do what we needed them to do, it would be good.
Yes.
If the government would just cut the damn check to us that are doing it.
Let us do it. Just give it to us and let us have it. Yes.
without the red tape.
Yep.
Oh, we have to audit your books. Feel free.
Right. I've got big dreams and little money. Y'all are working on it, though.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna make it. I know it. I hope
Oh,
everybody
we're
comes
good.
out to visit you guys this weekend. I will not be there this weekend because of my animal release situation that I'm doing at home, but I wish you guys the best. I hope that you guys can go far and get your tractor fixed and get your land cleared and just start.
Again, the first thing is this tractor.
Mhm.
Okay, we get that fixed. That means we can get the trails cleared. That gives veterans an opportunity to come walk around in the woods and let off steam.
Are you gonna keep as much natural as possible?
Yes.
Good. I think that's really important.
Yes.
Got to touch
But
the
like-
trees and touch the grass and all the things. So yes, I think that's very important.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I've had people come up. Oh, we need to clear cut this so we can. No.
Let's not do that.
No.
Yeah, please take care of the baby squirrels when you're clearing out the trees, please.
I have deer on the property.
If I was there, I'd have to feed them too, because I want to feed all the things.
I've done ticked off a couple neighbors. What do you mean I can't hunt your land anymore? Well, they don't own it anymore. I do, and no.
Don't make the neighbors mad. They help contribute to your project, so please don't make the neighbors mad.
Now there's just one that.
Okay,
Well,
we're not going to offend anybody.
My tree stand has been on that property for. I said, yeah, but they don't own it anymore, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's right here for the critters. It's all good.
Yes.
There's other
Yes.
places nearby. To be
This
fine.
is called nature.
They live
the
here.
deer-
Let's let
the
them live.
deer- they live here. You don't. You know. I'm not against hunting. I grew up.
I'm not
hunting.
either.
Mhm.
Hunt for survival by all means.
Yeah.
But
Again.
yeah,
My experience, I no longer get the thrill of hunting that I used to.
I can understand that as well.
Okay. You know, that was a thrill when you got your deer, and it was a thrill. And what I've been through in my life, it's like, that's not exciting anymore.
I understand that. I understand that completely.
That, and you just don't kill things to kill things.
Right.
I got a little problem with that. Growing up, I didn't.
No, I didn't
No,
either.
I
I was raised with, country, family. We hunt, we fish, we do the garden, we do all the, southern things. And so
Yeah.
I get it. Miss Sue, what else you got for us tonight?
Well, I do actually have my hubby in the background. I'm going to go ahead and bring him into the conversation here.
Yay, the anniversary hubby. Happy anniversary, hubby.
Look at that stash.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So, and we've been learning about the Miss Veteran America program, and I do want to still backtrack and ask again a little bit more with that particular program. So, what inspired you to get into this, and because it sounds like there's a lot involved. It's not just a one-day thing and you move on with your life. This is a very involved program.
I wanted to do this pageant and for all intents and purposes, it starts out, it says it's a pageant, and I have wanted to do it for a long time. And I thought that's all it was. In the beginning, that's really what I thought it was just a pageant. And then through the years, I was full-time in the Tennessee Army National Guard, and so I didn't have time, and I had children and all the things. And this year, it came across my feed, and I was like, I'm going to do it this year. I'm actually going to do it. Look, I had asked for applications every single year and I had never sent them in. This year, I sent in my fee, I sent in my application. I'm like, I'm doing it this year. And then as I got accepted and I start learning about it and I start reading about it, I start studying about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much more, so much more. Because Final Salute is where all of our advocating and fundraising and education, it all goes back to them. It all reflects to them. So I started studying all the things and I started learning more about women in military history and the differences they've made, and then programs like y'all's, and more housing and how strong the lack of housing is for women veterans and their children. And so I have learned so much just in the past 4.5 months by doing this. It's amazing, honestly.
Well, and I got to ask the fun question of, you mentioned talent is part of it, one of the components. What is yours?
So if I had my choice, I would want to break boards because I used to take Taekwondo and that would be awesome. But so we have a rule, because everyone has different levels of talent. You know, there are some people that sing professionally or play music professionally. So they ended up changing the rules to where we are all doing lip sync at this point. So you pick out a song, you dress up, you do whatever you want to do, and you just go and do your lip sync talent, if you will. So I've never lip synced to anything. So I have done a lot of scream singing in my car so I can learn the songs, and then so I can get on stage and pretend to sing the songs. But yeah, I'm excited about it though.
All right. We got to get her to the finals, guys.
So what does that take at this point with where you are? How do you get to the next phase? What is involved in that part?
So far I have raised, and I didn't raise it. My supporters have raised about $4,800. So I set my own goal at $10,000. I wanted it to be a big goal, because if it's not a big goal, then what's the point, right? So I set my goal. Yes. So I set my goal at $10,000 and I'm still working toward that goal. Been, doing baskets, giveaways and buying chances for baskets and things like that. And we just did a ruck race fun run situation in the rain this past weekend. Other fundraising things, we're doing the pageant for little children age 0 to 16 coming up May 30th. And then we're partnering with one of the local drink companies to do a Saturday. And I actually think it's going to be on May 30th also. All of my funds have to be turned in by June 1st. So cramming a lot in over the next month. But then all the funds have to be turned in June 1st. We go to semifinals in Tampa, Florida, June 13th and 14th. Interview is on the 13th. And then we do our talent on the 14th. And we will not know who makes it to finals until July 3rd. So right before Independence Day, I'm hoping to have a really good reason to celebrate, which, whether I make it or not, I do have a reason to celebrate, because $4,800. $4,800 just went to support female veterans and their children, and it costs $25 a day to house a female veteran. So $4,800 is a win. I don't care.
It's huge.
Again, sister, everybody asks me how many show up at our fellowship breakfast.
Doesn't matter.
Don't care.
Yeah.
One shows up and finds hope. Mission accomplished.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, last year 469 through the door.
That's awesome.
Okay. We're averaging 43 a month right now.
And how many people have those 43 people touched, and have those touched and those touched? It makes a big difference in the end.
Everybody goes, well, you got to think about no, I don't have to think about that.
Right.
That's not my gig. Mm-hmm. My gig is, I count the first time veteran visitors. That's my gig. Because now, praise God, we've never had a month in 6 years where we haven't had a first time visitor.
Wow.
Okay.
That's outstanding.
So in my eyes, that veteran now has found a place and a time where they can come and fellowship and support, and the free meals just on top of that.
Right.
But it gives them a place and a time that they get to come.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's just an outreach program.
That's
Imagine awesome. What we're going to be able to do when our first facility is done.
Y'all gonna be booked up before it's built, so it doesn't matter.
I already have a waiting list, sister.
Exactly. See, that's amazing. With God, you know.
Oh, look, look. I love the fact that we're getting known, but again, I told you in the green room, I've had to turn away 5 this weekend because our facility is not functional
yet.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of win-win going on with the things that are happening, with what Project Die Hard is doing, with what you're looking to do with this program. At this moment, what can we do to help you?
Share things on social media. Share things on social media. Because even if you don't have $1 to your name, it doesn't cost a dime to share it on social media. You know, you got your phone in your hand 24/7, 7 days a week, 365. You know, you got that phone in your hand. So just share the posts, share the information. You know, it doesn't cost anything. If you do have the means to help support any of these nonprofits, please do so. You know, or if you don't have the money, or if you do, whichever, go volunteer. Go show up, go help serve a meal, go sit down and have a conversation with somebody. A conversation doesn't cost a dime either. You know, a phone call, calling your, you know, local veterans home and just talking to somebody. You can do those things. Be a part of your local VFW, your American Legion. They are helping soldiers that are still deployed right now. You know, send a care package overseas. There are so many things that you can do, whether they cost money or they don't, and donate. You know, in the end, you can donate. If a dollar makes a difference. That's what I tell all my people. $5 buys an energy drink, and we know all these veterans out here are drinking some energy drinks. $5 won't even buy you a Happy Meal anymore. So, you know, you don't need that Happy Meal anyway. Just send it this way. It's fine. You know, stop at somebody's booth. If you see a veteran entity out and about and they've got a booth set up, stop. Ask them what they're about. You know, read their.
Okay, we lost your sound.
And I'm going to just take a quick moment here as Kurt, I know you've hopped in here and I haven't really given you a chance to say anything yet. Why don't you come on in and just let us know where you're at with, I know you've heard a lot of what's going on. I'm sending it your way.
Well, I'm enjoying the show like everybody else. Tasha, thanks for coming on and joining us today. I just have this, read that you fit into the Project Die Hard family here. So I'm glad we're talking about helping you out and kind of extending the work and efforts that you've taken on, your commitment. And we're excited to follow your story in terms of what you do, from the semifinalist role that you play. And I just was at our friends at the Happy Neighborhood Project, the posting party, and they were asking me, how things are going with the show. And as far as I could tell, I was kind of following it from what our super fan, Emily Gomer, was doing. She restreams the show onto her profiles and gets some extra exposure on the show for us. So there's all sorts of things people can do out there to add in, plug in, be a part of it, and serve veterans. So things are popping up all day long, every day, in terms of little seeds of greatness that we can build our future on. So it just keeps getting better, and so I'm always pleased, proud, and privileged to be a part of Project Die Hard. This is a great thing we've got here. Thanks, Sue. Where are we going next?
Well, I put in the chat on the streams that we have going out there. I did put the link in there for the Facebook fundraising that you're doing right now, Tasha. So that's going out and hitting hitting where we are right now, where we're going live. So that it'd be easy enough to find. Anybody who's listening, hop on to Facebook.
Wait, time out. You guys
Yes.
beat me up this morning. Look, guys, last week they announced this is their 30th wedding anniversary. And they put out a challenge to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
One person stepped up to their challenge. Their challenge was 30 patrons for their 30th wedding anniversary.
We got one.
So, we can't hear you.
Yeah, somehow you know what? Once in a while that happens. If you want to pop out and like reload your screen, come on back in, that should fix it. But
it shows on our side, it says guest has muted themselves. Somehow your mute activated.
And I can't even see that. It looks like we're good on my side.
Oh, I've got superpowers, so you know that.
Apparently you do. I want those. It's the mustache. It gives you superpowers.
Yeah.
So yeah, for our 30th, that was exactly what we've been putting out there, is that we are looking for 30 patrons to join in supporting Project Die Hard. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's easy. Go to projectdiehard.org. You can still do it. I'll give you to the end of the month. How's that sound? They give you, I was saying until our 30th anniversary, but I'll give it to you until the 30th of the month at this point. Let's see how many we can still get to join us. Support Project Die Hard. Become a patron. Go to projectdiehard.org and click on that donate button. It is super easy to do. To the one that has hopped on, thank you. We need more.
Well, again, when you go in there, you can put in the note, because the only reason I know they got one is because I got the name, and Sue and Kurt's anniversary challenge was in the notes.
Oh, she's coming back. Here we go.
Okay. Can you hear me
Yes.
now? Okay. Somebody tried to call while I was talking earlier, and so it messed up everything. So I'm so sorry.
Oh,
It's all good.
Tell me the 30. Tell me, because I missed it. What was the 30? What was the challenge?
We were looking for 30 new patrons in honor of our 30th wedding anniversary.
Okay. So share it on
so
Facebook.
Even a brief extension. Oh yeah, it's out there. We got to, I was going to create an event that said that too. I didn't actually do an event that says that. So I said, I'm going to extend this till the 30th of this month to see if we can get the rest of those in.
Okay.
So we'll keep pushing.
Okay. I'll help work on that.
I
appreciate it so much.
Again, folks, I have no idea the amount that was given. Okay, I don't ever know what people give. All I get is the name. Sue, can you pull up that picture of what I sent you? Because that's what our accountant sent me.
I can do that. So, and this particular friend, we know from, we do something called the shakedown every day. The shakedown is literally 15 minutes of music in motion. All are welcome. It's something that we've live streamed here with Project Die Hard as well. And somebody that we see on almost a daily basis. She's a very much a regular that joins us there. And we put that challenge out. We've been saying that all week when we're doing those live streams as well. And it's a great community. So that's something that we want to share with folks that are supporters here with Project Die Hard as well. If you want to be part of a group that's, we get together and have fun. Part of it is, like I said, it's 15 minutes of music in motion. We actually ring off all the things to celebrate. There's a national something of, you name it, you can celebrate it. Yes. Every day it's something different. And we make that part of the fun. And then there's always a little bit of time at the end where we just fellowship with one another. We share, we shoot the breeze, we have some fun, we check in, we see how we're doing. That's part of it.
So today is National Tell a Story Day. So There's my story is on my Facebook page, so check it out.
That's
All right,
perfect. I
so
love that.
pull up that picture because I want to thank her publicly. I forgot the name.
Her name is Carla.
Carla. Okay. Carla, on behalf of my team and Project Die Hard, thank you and God bless for answering that call. That's what I can do. That's all I can do. But I wanted the name so I could shout that out to her.
And I'll make sure she hears. Awesome. And we are coming up towards the end of our time here together. When we come together on our Monday nights like this for Mission Monday Update, we always end with a word of hope for our veterans. And I want to go ahead and make that be, let's see, Kurt, you haven't had a chance to say much tonight, so I'm going to give it to you first here for starting us off.
Well, I can share that, kind of in my own version. I'm not aware of how it is out there in population or if it's a commonplace thing, but I know across my life, I feel like I've had quite a share of generating something from nothing to kind of take something that seems to kind of just fall flat and then wonder why is it falling flat? Why isn't this tracking? Why, and to dive in and to look at potential and to test my optimism, to look at my interests and my energy, so I guess that's a little bit of, what I'm sharing is I think this is part of life's experience is we kind of go into something with an energy and then we become, we become part of the circumstances. And then when we walk away from that circumstance, we wonder, is that really where it's left to be? The reason I'm saying this, folks, is that, we're here at Project Die Hard with an objective to spread hope. And I know the temptation a lot of times is to talk to you out there and, try to coach you and things like that. I've talked to a lot of people about navigating life with those gut feelings, with what's in your heart, with what's inside of you. And I spend my days helping everybody that comes into my day manifest what they feel inside of them. I love to have conversations and to let people share, like Tasha said about stories. That to me is where the magic happens.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I want to share with you. You have a guy sitting here who's ready to be your brother in the, sacred family, brother in humankind, however you want to look at me. I just want to speak for myself to say, I am here for you. Like Brian said, if one person shows up, one person engages, it's worth the whole show. You are worth the whole show. I'm here for you. My phone number is 262-372-1754. Email Kurt, K-U-R-T, at projectdiehard.org. I'm here because this is part of my life mission, and you're it. So that's what I'm welcoming you to be. Be it and connect with me. Back to you, Sue, my bride of 30 years.
Thank you. Awesome. Well, and Tasha, I'm going to send it to you next. Your word of hope for our veterans. And I also want to say, if you want to share anything further while you're still here with us, if there's anything that we're hoping to say tonight and haven't had a chance to yet, I want to give you that chance too.
So I just want to say that your story, since it is National Story Day, your story matters. You're important, and whatever you're going through, whatever you need, God is there always. You don't have to go anywhere to find him. He's there. But also stay. No matter what you choose to do and what your story looks like, past, present, or future, choose to stay, because think about what you would be missing out on. So please stay, and please interact with another veteran. who's been there, done that, or who can just be an ear, just a conversation. Because sometimes that's the only thing that matters in the end, is that conversation. That one conversation can make you want to stay another day. So if you ever have thoughts of not staying, please call 988, but please stay. Your story matters. You matter.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Tasha. I knew I was going to enjoy having a chance to meet you here tonight, and I appreciate you spending time with us.
Thank you all very much. I appreciate it as well.
And Brian, over to you.
I'm just going to repeat what I said earlier. If you feel pain, you're alive. If you're alive, you can fight. If you're a veteran, you were trained to win a fight. Keep fighting. That's all I can ask. Because it's a fight every day. I know it. I go through it. But I keep fighting. You need to. Back to you, Sue.
Awesome. It is the power of now. Now is the moment you're in. And we have so many moments to look forward to. God's not done with you yet. You have purpose, and help us help you. What can we do together? We are here every Monday night, and you can always look forward to that. We will be here 6:30 p.m. every Monday, and we look forward to seeing you next time. For all of us here at Project Die Hard, as always, we thank you.